No, I need a limb clinic, girl. Straight? Wait, what? Straight? I already went here, though. Maybe there isn't a limb clinic that I can... I don't know. Why would they have it on the signs? Unless this is it. This is a camera shop. Well, whatever. I'm not too sure why they're alarmed. I mean, somebody died, but how did I know it's me? I don't know other people here. Nice. Da, 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 da. Okay, well, that's one thing to do it.
And hack the pieces for their spare parts. Book your vacations now, followers.
No, she's sleeping. I'll deal with her later. Please ignore me. I didn't do it.
Shove their plant workers after all their ball-busting shit. While the big
This place smells of disease. Now, people are alarmed, but they don't know it's me, right?
Stay away.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I don't know what you're talking about. Nice. Anyway, I got some issues.
在当地的 LIM 诊所里。
Hey, who are you?
你喜欢长沙吗？
Do I like hang shot? Well, it's not bad. Bye. Oh. Oh.
什么？我
Am I already in the gardens? No, not yet.
我不懂英文。
你好，很高兴认识。
Yes, I speak English. I think it's important to know more than one language.
True that, girl. True that. Where's that go? Basically the slums, huh? Never mind. What's a little more important is... Nobody heard that. Very good.
Hey, you lost or something? A lot of travelers have trouble keeping all the Chinese street names.
Chair project, sir. It's supposed to reverse global warming, but from what I hear,
什么？我不懂英文。
Is it me, or are there not as many side quests here, though? Then again, there were only like 2 side quests, or 2 or 3 side quests in the other hub area. But...
that weirdo is
Ni
going to
hao.
stop global
很
warming
高
with
兴
his
认识。
geoengineering project. They're saving the Earth up there.
I heard you can only work there if you have augmentations.
That's true.
You come to
I myself
Hansa
speak
to
3
get more
languages.
enhancements, mister?
Some businesswomen.
I-
Don't care. You didn't see nothing. Slowly Adam Jensen's turning into the biggest asshole of all time because of his augmentations. He realizes what he can do with them.
哎，这把你超挑的，我朋友。你在那？
What is this? Oh god.
浪费我的时间。
求求你了，你
我
肯定
听说
有些
他们想
零钱可以帮帮，我
你想要知道如何用一句话
怎么样
来形容？
我能帮你吗
生活在现代中
还是你还在考虑啊？
我告诉你，只有有钱人。
这个月又得捉襟见肘了。
房租钱又不够了。
Can I not?
我
What
知
the
道
fuck?
姐很爱偷听别人，我能感觉到她就在那躺着呢。
哦，对，
哦
不好意思。
You guys
哎，
seem
工作
lovely.
了吗？
没有，你呢
有没有？
还不错。
Excuse
？Yes,
me?
yes. Beds on second and third floor, showers and laundry in basement. You want a pot?
Access granted.
The original eightfold rank structure among the triads became more streamlined in the modern era, with such tradition as the 36 great oaths of fealty falling out of favor, to be replaced with less ornate, more immediate pledges of loyalty. The contemporary four-tier system reflects the flexibility of the triad criminal enterprise, with a mixture of numeral designators and/or traditional honorifics assigned to given roles. The very lowest level are the probationary members, often drawn from youth gangs. Their so-called Blue Lanterns become a rank and file 49er after an initiation ceremony. Above them are key administrators and enforcers, the White Paper Fan, the Red Pole, and Straw Sandal. At command levels comes the Vanguard, Deputy Mountain Master, and Instance Master. And finally the Mountain Master, also known as the Dragon Head. Nice, new
Access granted.
This is the third time that I've noticed trash piling up in the corridor outside pod 2020 or 222. Mr. Zoo's lack of courtesy toward the other guests in his hotel is horrendous and only likely to get worse if managed. Namely, you doesn't do something about it. Do you want your establishment to get a reputation as being a rat hole? If you do not rectify this situation soon, I will be forced to take my complaint to the authorities, and I am quite sure that several of your clients and business partners will not appreciate seeing armed soldiers patrolling in here. Make sure 301 gets whatever the fuck he wants, boys, girls, internet access, soda noodles, or the fucking moon. Our LP brothers, Let's Play brothers, I know, it's probably Luminous Path, have got big plans for him in Hong Kong, which means we need to keep him happy until we slip him onto their ship. After that, he's their problem. Now, the missing link actually plays on that ship, I think. Mr. Chow, I don't know what's going on with that construction permit, but it looks like I will be forced to extend my stay here by yet another 3 months. I simply don't understand what's happening on Shugyu Plaza. When I put my down payment in, they promised me the new condos will be ready by spring. Can somebody cut through all this bureaucracy and jumpstart the building efforts? At least I have you to thank for your understanding and patience. The last thing I need to worry about right now is being thrown onto the streets.
Most people in this hall work for Taiyong. In the lower plant, of course.
Oh.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Malik.
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
There's your side
Look,
mission.
Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at LIM for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would LIM have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays LIM does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Okay.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee, it drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for LIM. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Limb Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, limb details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel.
All right.
You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
I love how she knew that I was using the personality thing on her. That was great. Check pot 9. Oh, 009.
To make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron seeding and geothermal.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than safety.
Everything I've got, real cheap.
We will be able to see the truth for ourselves.
I bet.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my...
Most people in this hall work for Taiyong. In the lower plant, of course. 哎，我要去洗个澡。
你不是和钟楼的家伙他们一伙的吧？我觉得钟楼那些人都不说英语。
Well, here we go. Let's see. Evelyn Carmichael, a young woman in her early 20s, became one of the latest victims claimed by the deadly Yaozhou rooftops that have authorities clamoring for stricter safety regulations and zoning permits. Sources close to the victim say Evelyn had been out